Third time's a charm. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? How am I? I'm doing great. I'm doing fine. It was probably literally just life telling me to slow the fuck down because I was speaking really fast, like I was in a rush to do something. Obviously not. I'm here. Hi. How are ya? I'm doing great. I just got off of work, so I'm consuming a Monster Ultra Passion Wild some shit. I don't condone drinking energy drinks. But like I said, I just got off of work and it's daytime, 8:40 a.m. So I'm here, you know? But I also don't condone, drinking. Monsters are just really bad. Monsters are really bad, guys. Don't drink them. But today's topic is based on a video that I kind of was taking notes on because it's something that I've been thinking about for a while. And she kind of just wrapped it up in stuff that's like going on today type of thing. Um and I'll put her video in the description. I do not remember her name right now. I did not write her name. I wrote everybody else's name besides her. I'm so sorry, sister. But I will be putting her video in the description if you guys want to go look at that. But it's basically about women who've been getting pregnant in this day and age with either shitty ass niggas or shitty ass, circumstances. We gotta stop. We as the women in America should have do have a choice to be, letting a situation be and throwing in aborting a mission. That's just all I'm gonna say. You have the option. So she was basically talking about how we should be yelling at women who get pregnant by shitty ass niggas or in shitty ass situations to the point where they can take care of themselves. Classism, if you want to talk about it. Because she says, oh, I'm classist for real. And I was like, to an extent, I feel like providing is a very big thing for a child's life. Absolutely. You're gonna need funds, you're gonna need money. But I disagree on saying that people like Lotto, and I'm not saying any of these women aren't good parents, but Lotto, Coi Leray, Lala, Scotty, Hallie, and Kiki, all of these women I can see being good mothers. But to people who just simply have money, I don't think that they can simply be a good parent off of that. You might have more time, you might have more ability, you might have more flexibility being able to be a parent, but some people aren't good parents. Like, and for example, I won't say good parents, but everybody has seen how Lena raises her daughters, but also how she treats other kids in general. And this is a very important thing for me. If you're a mother and you're disrespecting another child, excuse me, it never gave what y'all thought it was gonna give. Or pitting your child up as like the better child is fucking crazy and it's sick. And I've seen it in my own family. But maybe we'll get to that. But yeah, women like Coi Leray. Coi Leray, I do like Coi Leray, but I do not understand why she had a fucking baby by, out of all people, Trippie Redd. And would say, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Maybe, she just really wanted to be a mother in that moment. Same thing with Lala. I'm not gonna say that Jay Cinco is a bad dude. I don't know, he kind of a weird ass nigga. The last thing that I ever paid attention to about him was during the whole DDG situation. With him, I'm trying to breathe, girl. I'm talking real fast for no reason. But the whole situation with him and DDG, and he was like at a gym, and he was talking about how a woman was looking thick, and maybe she tried to approach him, but he was basically talking about, oh, I feel like I'm being tested, and these tests only come when you in a relationship, and then also recording the woman without her knowledge, and then posted it. Oh, okay, yeah, that was weird. um real spooky. Lotto, you are talking to a married man. And also my thing with that is I do feel like 21 Savage, everybody knows that he literally did that shit for a green card. Me personally, motherfuckers don't take marriage that serious for y'all to be mad about that. Me personally, if they're separated in their marriage and that's just an agreement they have on, and they dealing with other people and he's not technically cheating, because as soon as fans or motherfuckers that pay attention to these people get into the business, like for example, Jada Smith and Will Smith, I believe that they had an open relationship and it just got a little bit too messy. Like, y'all don't think that he was literally just spotted with, like, I hate how people are always putting, I don't give a fuck. She said when she was younger, this was an arranged marriage and I wasn't even into the nigga for real. And everybody's hyping this man up and I'm looking like, I wanted Tupac. That's what she was saying. So I'm not gonna go back and forth with y'all the comments about their relationship, because to me, to be honest, I do believe that they have a partnership. Same thing with Jay-Z and Beyonce. They do not have a fucking perfect relationship, and we seen that in Lemonade. And we seen that before Lemonade. She was crying. I told you how you hurt me, baby. But you don't care. And y'all didn't give a fuck either. And that's the truth. Until the woman looks bad, then it's a motherfucking problem. And that's my problem with the internet. But back to Lotto. My problem with Lotto is that your brand, and not saying that a brand can't change as you grow and change, but your brand was like low key purity as fuck. And for you to be a light skinned woman, you were able to be in that position. But if you were a dark skinned woman, niggas would be like, oh, you lying. Like Doechii. She said, I still be popping my pussy, but I cannot, cannot disagree with it. I think that's what she said. Don't quote me. Don't quote me. But yeah, so what if these women are busting it down on somebody? So fucking what? But yeah, your whole brand being this purity light skinned woman. I ain't got no bodies. I ain't let no nigga fuck me. When I'm in a relationship, I'm in a relationship. It's all about me and my man. Da, 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 da. And you coming out and then him not saying anything. It just looks really, 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 really bad. That's what I'm saying. Um, Scotty. I literally watched 1 minute and 40 seconds of that new fucking episode that come out, and I said, no, no, no. I'm gonna do notes on that. As soon as I get off from this video, I'm gonna do notes on that episode, and y'all gonna hear me rant because they're both already pissing me off. They're both already arguing on the first episode, and she's over here talking about y'all can say that I'm here for money, but I really love this man. You are an opportunistic, and you know that, and that's perfectly fine because a girl got to get her change out here. And we're also talking about how women in the industry have to move. And for y'all not to believe that, Jay-Z don't have hierarchy over Beyonce, Beyonce sings. Beyonce makes money. Beyonce is now becoming a businesswoman in the last decade on her own accord, besides what her mother did for her. He was the business behind everything, unfortunately. There is a hierarchy in that, I believe, but I do believe they possibly have a partnership. They're parents at the end of the day. That's how I feel about it. But yeah, back to Scotty. We're probably gonna put Scotty to the side, but she's in here because she's also, and by the way, these are all light skinned women. Besides Kiki. That's Helen. A little bit. But yeah, I see a pattern. And also to talk back on Lotto really quick, your man for the past half a decade was once with Amber Rose. Woo! I just got whiplash. I'm being a little extra. Never liked Amber Rose. Never liked her. Never liked her. It's just something feels a little weird and icky. She reminds me of how I first felt about DJ Sky. DJ Sky gave very grimy, and she still kind of do. But I'm starting to like her. We'll get into baddies later. Not on this video. But yeah, to get off Lotto, yo man was, and somebody said on the internet, yo man had his face in Amber's Rose ass, had him doing feminist movements, walks. You know, white pie. It must be something in the cookie. It must be something in the cookie. Quite literally. And then Halle being with DDG. I don't like DDG. I can't say that I ever liked DDG. I only liked him when I was seeing him be a father. I was there in the YouTube only point in time in my life watching that man be with his child. I feel like seeing a man be a father is a beautiful thing. He did fight for his child, but what man in the spotlight wouldn't? I'm not saying that he didn't. I feel like he did want to be a father. Um, but also, to be honest, and how the way I feel, if you can hurt a woman, you can hurt a child. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Why, as a mother, would I let you around my kid if you hit me? Before or after? Before or after? Now, I'm not, infantilizing, I think is the word, Halle here. I do believe that they were both